Hi, and thanks for joining us here at Inspire Online. Today I am joined by Dale and Beth from Newark Library, New Jersey, US of A. And of course, I've also got Alice from our Newark, Nottinghamshire Library, and they're all coming together to a coffee morning and afternoon tea, which is a great initiative. So, you know what, Beth, could you tell us, how did this come about?
Well, I was on our Newark, New Jersey Library Facebook, and I got a message from this gentleman named Stan Hope, so shout out to Stan Hope, who sent me a picture of the baby badgers, I believe, in the Newark, UK area. So I told him that unfortunately we were Newark, New Jersey, but we had a short discussion about coronavirus, lockdown, different things that were going on in the different countries. And I remembered that in our history of the two Newarks, we had a Newarks of the World commission, and the different mayors had visited each other. I thought it would be great to reintegrate that connection, and especially with everyone home during lockdown, allow people to talk to each other and get out, find their connections, similarities between two different countries.
So Dale, this must be intriguing, you know, Newark, New Jersey, against, you know, coming together with Newark, Nottinghamshire. What do you think about it all?
Well, I do remember our library presenting a program with the Newarks. There may be, maybe 10 or 15 Newarks in the United States. Some are pronounced Newark, like we pronounce it. Some are Newark, Delaware. There's a Newark, Ohio, Newark, New York, Newark, California. So it's always interesting to us to talk with other, particularly libraries around the world. So I joined this because I'm an amateur genealogist, and I can trace two of my lines back to places in the United Kingdom. One is the Duke line, and that's maybe 1620, and the other Christmas, and that's maybe 1590. And I think that's Surrey County, which is not too far or not too close. I'm not sure about where that is, but just to have a conversation about what's going on Newark to Newark.
I think that's it, and it is about conversation. As I say, 6 degrees of separation, isn't it? We may be, I'll have to Google map it. What are we, 3,500 miles away from each other? I'm not sure. But Alice, bringing you in, obviously, from Inspire and being from our Newark, manager of our Newark Library here in Nottinghamshire. Were you surprised? What does it mean to be linking up again with Newark, New Jersey?
Well, it was very unexpected. But when I got the email from Beth, I thought that's actually really exciting and something I'd really like to do. I don't think it's something that we've sort of had in Inspire as yet, but I think it's obviously got the potential to grow, and maybe sort of other areas might find their twins as well. Did a bit of research into the Newarks of the World thing that used to happen, and that was quite intriguing as well, to find out how many Newarks there are around the world. It's a little bit of a weird idea, but really, really cool.
Yeah, that sounds good. And I think it's a starting point maybe for other things, as you say, to happen beyond this, isn't it? This coffee morning and afternoon tea, I shouldn't forget that. Coffee morning and afternoon tea, as it's called, depending on what side of the Atlantic you're on, is a great opportunity for those conversations to start. So for anybody who's interested and wants to get involved, how do they get involved?
Well, we're going to share the registration link, and you can just sign up and you'll get the link to join. And it's at 10 a.m. in the United States and 3 p.m. in England on June 10th.
That's it. And I think for all the information will be up in our description box with the links and the times, because what time is it happening? Just run us that time again, UK time and US time.
3 p.m. for afternoon tea in the UK and 10 a.m. for morning coffee in America.
That sounds good. You know what? I think I'll have both. Whether you can have a bit of breakfast and afternoon tea, or just mix it all in together. That sounds good. Listen, it's great to meet you. Thanks very much for bringing this all together. It sounds like an exciting opportunity, and I look forward to see where it goes. Thanks, everybody.